Oh, hi. Didn't see you there. Alright, so just by looking at this video, I'm sure most of you guys are like, didn't this bozo say that he was going to do a Marvel marathon? It's kind of a funny story.
Fool this man!
But let me explain. It's pretty weird because every time I'm taking a nap, I always have these ideas that just pop out of my head out of absolutely nowhere, and I just kind of go along with it. I just had this random thought of doing a Batman video and probably doing another Wonder Woman or Superman video. I really don't know. And we are still doing Marvel. Don't get me wrong. We are still going to Marvel. Of course, I've seen that Batman is getting a lot of hype on this channel again. So why not? You know, why not talk more about The Dark Knight? No, not this one. This is the Pitch Black Knight. I mean, The Dark Knight. I also want to give a quick, wholesome shout out to my manager, Justin at In-N-Out. Thank you so much for making work a very fun and just very enjoyable place to be in. I really appreciate you and the work that you do, sir. But of course, I really want to talk about Batman. Batman is an interesting character and has a special place for what I like to call straight cap. Because this is the same man who has the capability of kicking down and snapping fully grown trees and has the audacity to say, I'm not ready.
What?
My brother in Christ, you fully force kicked a fully grown tree. Or that time how Calabac really tried to little bro Batman and Bruce was not taking any of that disrespect. Throws 2 batarangs with Calabac slapping that shit away, and his ugly ass was feeling himself.
You might as well throw toothpicks at me.
More like a breath mint. Calabac was not fucking with that comment. Tries to swing and ends up reversing to a news truck. My nigga, how? Mind you, Calabac is sorry as shit, but he tries, keyword, tries, to contend with Superman and Wonder Woman. Or should I say LeBron Wonder. And gets embarrassed like this? Nah, wrap it up. Calabac be looking like this when compared to Darkseid's Legion of Goons.
You think he's sweet, huh?
Batman nonchalantly tells him to shut that shit up and press the fade. Runs in for another swing and falls. Bro basically got rage baited by Batman. The nigga can't even turn his neck to notice what the fuck just happened. He had to get up hitting a full aerial spin to turn around.
Bro, are we gonna fade or are you gonna keep running like a bitch?
You talking all this shit, you don't even have a neck to begin with.
Emotional, damn it!
Motherfucker, I oughta.
With Superman pulling up hitting the iconic pose on his dumbass. Clark didn't even give him a chance to speak. Man, shut the fuck up. Superman gassing up his homie telling him that even Batman will beat the dog shit out of this bum. That's how you know you are trash. Even Joker knows not to mess with Batman's aura either. Like that time he tried to convince Lex on paying him to kill Superman. Lex hit Joker with that,
"You don't got it! You do not have it! Stop putting on the persona for these niggas out here!"
Joker got pissed and started gripping my man's shirt. Hey, listen up, Baldy. Never speak ill on my nigga ever again, you hear me? Bro really got respect for his main op, acting like they're longtime best friends. Batman runs over and kicks Darkseid off balance. And this part is where I absolutely call bullshit. Darkseid shoots his Omega beams, but somehow, Batman quickly leaping out of the way and outmaneuvers the set attack. This shocked Darkseid so much because apparently no one has ever escaped his Omega beams. Reminder, this isn't something you get back up and walk away from. How the fuck did this nigga do that? I like some of the Gaga songs. What the fuck does she know about cameras? So we over here having Batman and Red Hood facing off in the most street way possible. No talking it out, no therapy, even though both of these niggas clearly need it. Just saying. Hey, what's good? So glad you could make it. You ready to get folded? Bro, what happened wasn't even my fault. Now I know, I just have enhanced ignorance. But your morality is pretty stupid, I ain't gonna lie, gang. Nigga, what? It was your goofy ass that went by yourself. No one told you to do that dumbass shit, my nigga. And I can't lie, I may have to go with Jason on this one. Batman would watch an entire family get kaboomed and still try to put Joker in jail. But as soon as he catches you stealing milk from a store, but Batman, please, I just want to support my family. Jason throws his ninja stars already trying to cripple Batman, where bro does a backflip trying to act like he Leon Kennedy, or farming. Putting some boosters behind a dumpster and hurling it at Jason. Nigga basically called him trash without even saying a word. Bruce, you are not slick. We see the riddles, my nigga. Jason leaps in the air, getting a height advantage, only to get clowned again by Bruce. Grown-ass man still playing with toys. Cutting the line, pulling out a taser, catching Bruce off guard. Smartest play-by-play that I ever seen. Jason is actually not dumb. While Jason is willingly trying to beat his ass, tries to press Bruce but got hit with them bad explosives, sending Jason flying in the air. Crazy enough, Jason acting like Spider-Man and leaps over, climbing to the roof. I'm just like, bro, I'm looking at Jason just hitting the burners. You was talking all that shit just to be like, I was foolish. Perhaps I did go a little too far. Bruce right behind him like, nah nigga, we ain't done yet. We all know Bruce's way of apologizing is beating the shit out of you just to show that he cares. Bruce tackles Jason but got hit with that Uno reverse card. Straight pinned to the ground and Jason getting 2 good licks. Bruce like, nah, this ain't no easy win, twin. Cuts his cape and using his batarangs popping Jason in the forehead. If these fists ain't gonna do the job, shit, this metal to the fucking dome will. Bro leaps to grab his knife and was right back into the action. And these niggas are just tossing haymakers. Got me wishing the Mike Tyson and Jake Paul fight was just like this, bro. I really don't know how someone can enjoy beating up on old and retired niggas for money and fame. I'm telling y'all, his next opponent is gonna be some poor bastard in a wheelchair. Jason cuts Batman's utility belt, and that is a big no. Bad Jason. Scrapping some more and Jason caught Batman's neck. Pause. Bruce giving Jason chances, but he's getting close to saying, man, fuck this bitch. Bro does a whole football tackle from one building to a cathedral with anger. You know Batman likes some nice scenery when he's trying to cripple you. Before Bruce could even little bro his son, Jason took the opportunity to disrespect Batman further, pulling the mask off with Jason cackling like a child in the background. You're over 40 and still playing this lame ass Halloween dress up. Take this weak ass shit back. Now let me show you what a handsome young nigga like me looks like. And not me over here expecting handsome Squidward, but we get this quick shot of young and older Jason. Batman looking in disbelief like, my Shayla. My Shayla. Jason, I can help you. I don't want to give you the Arkham treatment. The fuck is an Arkham treatment, dog? If only you play my games, you understand. Man, fuck you in your games. You had me wearing a Speedo as a kid, you weirdo. Bruce peeped that Jason was smiling a little too hard. Tries blowing him up. Straight payback with how Bruce did him not too long before. And these boys are just scrapping some more as destruction is falling upon them. And see, that's the thing with this superhero bullshit. Niggas care more about packing the other up than property damage. No, seriously, what made you think putting a Speedo on a kid was actually a good idea against criminals? Batman just adding fuel to the fire. You're weird. Buddy? You're weird. You have to stop killing Jason. Why are you changing the subject? Jason wraps Batman in his grapple line, just launching his ass away, hitting his back in the most insomniac Spider-Man way possible. And Jason is so grimy as hell for this. Batman got done unraveling himself just for Jason to take the chance to slime this nigga, and was just piecing his ass up. As a non-Batman defender, this was what I love to see. Now who does Buddy think he is? Get off me, nigga. Wow, at least take me out to dinner first, Bruce. I'm really about to light your ass on fire. And when I tell you that the literal fear of the utmost high was in this man's eyes, drops the flare on his jacket with Bruce catching a hook. And what does old buddy boy Jason do next? He decides to hit the burners again. Like, bro, are we fading or are we playing hide and go seek, my nigga? Bruce Michael Jordan leaps to Jason for dear life and both just crashing in a wall. Oh fuck, this thing is crazy. Jason leaps into a window, but Batman was on that Call of Duty run him down type shit. Dive kicking Jason to a tug. Get up, I ain't done yet. Open the fuck up. And Jason's dumbass don't fell for the bait. Misses a punch and countered into a wall with the gut punch, with this nigga just smashing his head against the wall and possibly giving him CTE. Jason is gonna start talking like Doodlebop after this shit, bro. Grabs a tile and trying to stab Bruce, slapping that shit away and popping him. Jason tries to aura farm just to absolutely get dog walked. Definition of dick down, no mercy. Nigga had the goal to pull his arm around Jason's neck and throw him into whatever the fuck was in the area. To all my Jason Todd fans, I am sorry. Oh, y'all thought Bruce was done? Nope. Holds his arm just to clock Jason's ears, beating his ass so bad that this shit's starting to look like borderline child abuse. He's not even doing it to calm him down. He's just doing it for the love of the game. Listen to everybody. Nobody
believes in you. What are you prepared to do about it?
1 inch punching my nigga to another room, slapping his head against the wall, and even has the nerve to walk over and say, I'm sorry. Like, my nigga, you just gave him the Green Goblin Spider-Man treatment. What exactly are you sorry for? I may be beating the life out of you, but I'm really trying to save you. Bruce, bro, you are a fucking lie. Now, as we see, Batman starts investigating, putting his detective skills to use. Heard that there's a dude impersonating as a bat, and Bruce was like, oh nah. Woke up 10 niggas dressing like me. It's time to take Buddy off the map. I'm not letting this blasphemy slide any longer. No more dudes in hockey pants. I know Batman was praying for this not to be the case. Batman slides up to the roof, and without a second thought, a figure appears from the darkness. And it happens to be big bro Dracula, overshadowing the Batman. Bro really pulled up playing that Playboy Cardi. So you're the bat lurking in my city. I know for a fact fact, Batman was like, hold on, my nigga. You're in my city, claiming my streets, and you have the nerve to disrespect me? Does this nigga know who I am? I'm sure Batman was like, we need to get these borders up and moving around Gotham as soon as possible. And this is how you know that Batman was high-key hating in this moment. Bro felt so disrespected enough to move out of Dracula's shadow and back into the moonlight. Bro got blinded by more darkness. I'm hella weak. Bruce is like, this is my movie. If you don't get your slender pencil-built ass back to Transylvania,
Man, if you don't sit your goddamn ass pistol grip chin down somewhere.
Dracula then tries the Green Goblin approach, trying to recruit Batman. Bro hit him with that, hey, I don't want to kill you. So how about instead of me turning you into KFC chicken tenders, you just serve me for a lifetime of servitude? Sounds like a perfect deal to me. But goddamn, close your mouth, bro. Brother, ugh. Dracula gonna try and talk to a fine shorty and instantly get treated like Speed. Dracula really thought he was cooking. Batman like, motherfucker, this ain't Twilight, and tells Dracula to go eat a dick while getting ready to box for the generational fate of who's the better bat. And honestly, I don't know what Dracula expected. Nigga treated him like a Michael Jackson impersonator. Bro took one look at the other impersonator and was like, yeah, he's doing my moves justice. Like, nigga, be serious. Go get a job application. And what can I say, bro? This fight was unfair from the start. Writers love making Batman beat on mentally ill niggas, but love embarrassing him when it comes to supernatural enemies. Batman starts running the 40-yard dash towards Dracula, but Dracula not taking Batman seriously at all, hitting a short backstep, immediately flash stepping behind him. Batman goes for the UFC backhand and continues to pull a Daredevil just by hitting straight air. Dracula catches a whiff of Batman's batarangs and notice he put some fart spray on that bitch. This man is sick. Batman is willing to claim his city at all costs. Niggas will fight dirty for anything, bro. Dracula was not taking that level of disrespect. Dude said, you a straight bitch, and full hand palms Batman to the wall, creating an inspired Tom and Jerry outline. It's like, Bruce, fight back. How do you have plans to take down the entire Justice League, but you're having trouble against fake-ass Slenderman? Dracula slowly creeping up on Batman, ready to collect his street cred, saying that his taxes are due. And good old Bruce does that one thing that he's good at, starts spamming these hoes, and he's just having no luck at all. Dracula about to go to the Hall of Fame of bobbing and weaving. He's straight trolling Batman at this point. Batman refuses to get bitched and starts chasing Dracula, jumping over rooftops. And I'm sorry, but when did this shit become Assassin's Creed? Dracula hitting Batman with the light skin no look. Bro is really playing with his food. Dracula dodged Batman's landing for whatever reason, hella unnecessary in my opinion, with Batman pulling a clean backflip to counteract that attack. Bat's like, I ain't done yet, goes for the double kick only to miss again. These niggas are not slick, doing all this under a full moon. They are deadass trying to out-emo each other. Dracula decided to stop playing around and gripping this man's forehead and slamming him on the ground. This nigga has a chin, bro. I'm surprised Buddy's teeth are still intact. Dracula continues to down-talk Batman. You are absolute trash. You can't out-bat me. Batman uses more of that fart spray to push Dracula back, and surprisingly, it actually works. And I gotta give this Batman his respect. Bro still tries to chase Dracula while still knowing he could get his ass beat. Dracula over here like,
I don't understand why you even did this to yourself. This made you look so fucking stupid.
And cuts the grapple line trying to turn Batman into rodent roadkill. Batman's quick thinking skills uses another gargoyle to swing, but yet again gets trolled on by Dracula. Falls, getting that Tobey Maguire my back treatment and hitting the ground dumb hard. For the first encounter, I know Batman was like, I'm officially done. Dracula yet again starts creeping on my boy, walking down the wall, and niggas want to be Spider-Man so bad. Dracula's still not giving up that offer. Hold up, I still got one more left in me. Batman, join me and you can get all the bad goth and emo bitches for eternity. Nah, my roster's still better. Dracula like, there's no way Buddy just denied a lifetime of heartbreak and elite bad bitches. That's like dudes complaining saying where the hoes at and quickly pulls out the weather app when one actually appears. Nigga, it's gonna be in the 90s all week. Put that phone away. Grabbing this man's collar and tossing his ass to a car. Got his neck making the letter C in midair. Dracula starts gripping Batman's throat. Just want to say, before I turn you to a 5-star Gordon Ramsay meal, I gotta thank you for keeping my city warm for me, but it's time for me to retire your weak ass. But Dracula, Gotham is not your turf. And you got an entire hotel, a daughter, and friends to get back to? Nigga, a whole deadbeat for real. Bro wanted the fate against Batman and said, fuck the family, I need this. Dracula's face then turns into dead skin. The sun comes out and Dracula like, oh nah, I'm literally and figuratively about to get cooked. Dracula, funny enough, starts talking his shit while submerging back into the darkness like a bitch.
Young nigga, I'll bang your ass in that bitch, young nigga.
Oh shit, man.
Itching to shoot that bitch, twin. Do not let this security shit fool your ass, twin.
Batman gets word that Dracula took his girl and Batman was not jacking that shit at all. Bruce like, you can take my city, fine. You embarrassed me in the first round, whatever. But Buddy crossed the line by taking my bitch. This nigga has to die at this point. Moral code thrown out the window. Batman stops the ritual by throwing pellets, saving my baby girl Vicky Vale. Dracula been out the game when it comes to talking to bad hoes. To steal another man's girl and put the soul of your dead loved one into said homie's girl is not even devious work. It's straight straight up diabolical, my nigga. Dracula instantly tries to stomp Batman, but quickly misses. Batman swings right and notices Dracula was already behind him. Dracula was not letting up. Bro throws 2 punches at a pillar and knocking it down. Got Batman staggering from the attack. Couldn't believe how much power he was putting behind that shit. Dracula throws a barrage of open hand attacks trying to slap the goofy out of Batman. Dracula yet again trying to catch Batman from behind, and the shit is not working. Bro is acting like this is the only skill in his arsenal. Like, bro, when did this shit become injustice? Dracula then gets over the head thrown, and it's just a sad sight to see, bro. Sneak credentials are being taken as we speak. Tries to get Batman with another overhead, but Batman caught him with that punch to the chest and a beautiful left hook for good measure. Dracula, being the dumb nigga that he is, rushes Batman. Bruce leaped on top, no diddy, and sends more fart spray towards Dracula's way. The fight continues to where they both venture down in the caves, and I'm telling you guys, Dracula does not want his sneak card revoked. Bro busts through the wall trying to take Batman's head clean off. Somehow Batman was able to intercept the attack, and this is where Batman's weaving skills start fizzling out, almost like the baby's career, slapping Batman against the wall and a second hit to the ground, leading to try and pounce on my boy. Batman hit him with that "you was not him," told his ass to get the fuck back, and damn, this motherfucker won't stay down. And how many times is bro going to sneak? Take his fucking card away right now. Batman said fucking throws an explosive Batman, and that shit actually surprisingly works. Dracula tries to corner Batman and just finally manages to sneak my bro. Not gonna lie, this fight is long as hell. It's either Batman running away like a bitch or Dracula failing to properly get a drop on a nigga. Dracula goes and started fucking with the drip. Dracula like, nah, I want more of that, and pulls a speed dash. Batman's dodging skills come back to use and evades Dracula's attacks. Shit was absolutely immaculate as Batman throws a hook but gets little bro to the ground. And my god, Dracula deadass is trying his best to kill this man. Dracula looked like, where your dumbass going, and dashes towards Batman, only for Bruce to do a clean ass backflip and making Dracula eat a face full of rocks. With the way his teeth looking, nigga looked like he chewed pebbles for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. The fight leads into the Batcave and Dracula starts holding Batman up like a trophy. Is this your king? And tosses his ass like he was a piece of garbage. Don't worry Batman, all the fans got you. We see Dracula in 4K being absolute dog shit at running the 1v1. They got for a little bit until Batman gets Drac exactly where he wants him. Nigga said, say cheese, and basically blast bro with what seems like the power of the sun. Dracula going out sad. If the emo and goth bitches hear about this, they not gonna fuck with him like that. Bro is basically trying to survive in Batman's shadow. Well, now hold on, you don't kill, right? Batman pulls a Fortnite emo and says, kiss your wife in hell for me, and lets bro turn into a Pompeii victim. And I swear, if Batman couldn't be any more petty, bro came down on Dracula pulling the Robin double knee method and fatality this nigga till there was nothing left. Now I know where Robin gets his brutality from. Nigga is teaching Kiss to beat down anyone who jaywalks. And what can I say, bro? Batman got that dramatic finish and is ready for whatever comes next. The Court of Owls decided to attack the Wayne Mansion, and they are planning a mass jumping. But this is Batman we're talking about. He casually solos 20 dudes and taking on his rogues gallery in one night. But your boy Nightwing pulled up? Yes, sir. And Alfred? You know damn well Alfred is always ready to Swiss cheese a nigga. All of them bust through the glass, and we get this clean shot of Batman and Nightwing just absolutely aura farming. And respectfully, if some niggas broke into my home, I would be acting like I'd be ready to air this bitch out at any point in given time. The assault begins with Batman piecing up this bozo. Light work, quickly kicking another while using that same leg to slam down on another, leading to a sucker punch. And we have to remember that this is Batman going all out. Bro finally gets to let loose, and no one's gonna see a hospital tonight. I can guarantee that. Countering an attack, and a nigga just starts throwing whatever, almost like how Goku did Burama. Throwing his ass and blocking a sword attack, but chopping his neck, and bop, see ya. Then we see an Arkham level combo. If y'all played Arkham Knight, y'all know what's up. Grappling the victim and pulling him towards Nightwing with some devious back shots? Pause. And it's just combo wombo after that, and I know the street thugs are thanking God that this isn't them. Both Bruce and Nightwing start to retreat to get the drop on these niggas, dodging a set of knives, and I know Batman was like,
Out to the street, bro. I will beat your motherfucking ass.
grappling up and weave. Get over here, nigga. I kid you not. The nigga does a front flip in the air to come back down and crack in this nigga's body. Pause. Cutting over to Nightwing violating, leaping over and hitting this dude with maximum efficiency, almost like Jazz from Mortal Kombat. Literally breakdancing on the ass, jumping over it and KOing too. And every fucking time, DC has a way of hoeing this nigga. As a huge Nightwing fan, this pissed me the hell off, bruh. There's no way this nigga gets done dirty. DC, stop doing this to Nightwing. Stop hoeing my nigga. This is Bruce's successor. Stop treating him like he's a bitch, DC. Regarding animation, obviously, y'all already made him a clown in the Harley Quinn show, and my nigga, it gets worse from this point on for my goat. Batman pulls up saving his weak ass and offing these three idiots, even though he shouldn't need the help at all, but that's just me. carrying him into a back door and leaving it to himself to score off for round 3. Until this PDF pulls up saying that Damien is, quote unquote, his now.
You's a freaky ass nigga!
Talon decides to Naruto run at Batman trying to slice him, but ran to a nasty elbow and body slammed him to the ground. You talking all that shit just to end up like this is crazy. Throwing more batterings towards the crowd to then turn out to be explosives hopping out the window. And Dawg is running for his fucking life, but managing to make it underground. Catching back up with the crew and Nightwing. Like, I wish I could write this for you so you wouldn't get hoed. The court ends up blowing up the Batcave and it's time for war again. Laying waste like it's nothing, and Bruce hitting a drop elbow fall with a punch. A full squad pulls up and both start hitting the burners, but Batman immediately discombobulated this nigga and sent him out of the screen. He like, no more screen time for this bozo, throwing some more explosives and goes as far to using a battering to... As Nightwing was treating these boys like GTA NPCs, Talon pulls up and... My nigga is about to get folded like a lawn chair, I swear. And oh, hell no!
Yo nigga on that block, so I pack his lid, yo nigga on that.
Talon blitzes Nightwing and comes back just to put belt to kicks on my nigga. Not gonna lie, I'm getting cooked. This shit is damn near disrespectful to watch. Batman pulls up in the giant ass mecha tank, and my boy says some of the hardest lines in the movie.
Now I'm only gonna say this once, you sons of bitches. Get the hell out of my cave.
This motherfucker don't miss.
No, he's fucking good.
That motherfucker don't miss, man.
He's good.
Each punch is taking out 4 niggas, with Alfred coming in ready to Swiss cheese some motherfuckers. Bruce sending people to the gulag while Alfred hitting the blicky left or right. Always put some respect on my boy's name. Bro even committed a Hulk smash. Bruce is just doing it for the love of the game at this point. So both Bruce and Alfred hop down in order to freeze the entire room to fully stop the undead soldiers. And all we have left is this bitch ass nigga. Talon makes light work of Dick and just leaves him there. This nigga is sorry. As everyone is frozen doing the 2016 mannequin challenge, Talon uses Bruce's whole whip trying to crash on top of him. My nigga used the whole Batmobile. That's tough. Talon walks over just talking his shit until the hatch explodes, sending his ass out of the spotlight. Bruce comes out ripping his mask, and this nigga looks overly pissed. You slander my name. You try to take my city. But most of all, your weird ass was around my kid. So I'm really about to bend your whole back in the shape of a letter J. Both rushing in, but Bruce getting in 2 good licks. And the best part is that Talon is throwing everything at this dude. My dude is way too locked in. Blocks a kick and we and with the elbow though, oh my god. Goes for another strike and back weaves an attack. Elbow to the face and armbar? And topping it off with throwing his weak ass and crashing to another minion. Bro is on his ass.
So you thought you was just gonna break in a nigga house, get a few lucky punches in, and then go live a normal life? This nigga tripping.
Bane takes the scroll, and then we enter the Batman. And if you notice, his shadow appears and turns into a smile. I already would have been shitting bricks. Bro is already more scared than Arkham Batman. The literal sky turns black. Is this nigga the devil? The shadows consume his body, going from a swarm of bats to turning into the Batman. And y'all see why I always say that this fucking demon is non-human when he's pulling shit like this. Mr. Incredible looking ass. Bane peeps over, and not even a second Batman already pressing his shit. Any other Batman would have been talking their usual shit, but not this one. And pulls out what seems like to be nightsticks as well as a combination of nunchucks. Yeah, Bane is definitely getting his ass beat. Blocks 2 strikes from Bane and smacking him in the face. Smacking him again for good measure. Bane is slow as shit, so this is free eats for Batman. All you can eat buffet. Batman decides to troll my boy, just emoting and giving my goat Bruce Lee his respect. RP to the king of martial arts. And goes back to tapping that ass. While in mid-combo, stay with me now, blocks another 2 strikes from Bane, smacking the shit out of him again. All I gotta say is, wouldn't let that shit happen to me though. There's no winning against this particular Batman. He's giving belt to ass. As soon as the scroll got free, Catwoman fine ass manages to get a hold of it. And I can definitely say that this Catwoman has earned the rights of being a bad bitch. Clock that fucking T. Both Batman and Bane look over like, oh fuck. And what's the next thing Catwoman does? With Batman and Bane right after her, showing us a shadow puppet show of Bane just getting jumped. And what happens next, I just legit feel bad for Bane. Like bro, look! Man!
What did he do to make them niggas that mad?
Even with the puppet show, you can see them doing this to this nigga hella dirty right now. Catwoman got him by the leg, trying to pull that Star Wars method. With Batman intercepting Bane's punch, my boy really waited for that. Filthy work. dislocates his arm, and both just finish Buddy off. Batman pauses for a quick minute, so my dumbass was like, so what is he gonna do now? The nigga just starts tweaking. Again, this man is not fucking human. Might as well start calling him the Bat because I see no man. Hits the scroll in the air and teleported behind Selena, and her face just explains all that I'm about to say. Knocking her goofy ass out, easy light work, catching the scroll while disappearing in the cold, dark night.